Okay, so let's pull back the curtain on a hidden rule book. One that pretty much governs our entire lives, from office politics to our closest relationships. This isn't some pop psychology fad. This is the core of Richard Dawkins' The Selfish Gene. But we're translating it into a playbook you can start using today.
You ever get that feeling that you're playing checkers while it seems like everyone else is playing 3D chess? Well, we're about to show you that secret playbook. These are the deep, hidden rules of cooperation and competition that are literally programmed into us.
And that is the whole game, right there. So many of our instincts are just old survival programs running in the background. By the time we're done here, you're going to understand that source code. And trust me, knowing it gives you a massive advantage in pretty much every interaction you have.
So what is this hidden source code? Well, the core idea here totally flips the script on how we think about evolution. It's not really about the survival of the species, or even about you as an individual. The real stars of the show are way, way smaller.
I want you to think about it like this. We're the cars, but our genes are the drivers. And when we say they're selfish, we're not talking about them having some evil laugh and a mustache. No, they're selfish because they follow one single, relentless instruction. Get copied into the next generation no matter what. That one little instruction is the root of almost everything we do. And ESS is, well, it's basically an unbeatable strategy in the game of life. It's a strategy that's so robust, so stable, that once a majority of a population adopts it, no other strategy can successfully invade and take over. It just works, and we're about to break down two of the most powerful examples that you see playing out every single day. All right, so for our first strategy, this is where things get really interesting. It turns out that sometimes the most selfish thing a gene can do is to make us, well, be nice. Let's dig into why cooperation is such a powerful winning move. This simple little strategy absolutely dominated computer simulations of social interaction. It's so elegant. Here's how it works. You always start by being cooperative. If the other person cooperates back, great, you just keep cooperating. But if they burn you, you immediately copy their move and retaliate. And now this is the really clever part, you forgive instantly. The second they go back to cooperating, you do too. It's just an incredible way to build stable, long-term, trusting relationships. So what do you think? A or B? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll give you a little hint. Being nice all the time sounds good, but a truly stable strategy can't be a pushover. It has to be able to defend itself from being taken advantage of. But let's be real, not every situation is about friendly cooperation. When resources are tight and you're up against someone who's playing aggressively, just being nice can be a one-way ticket to losing. You can see right away why either extreme just doesn't work. A population of only peaceful doves is basically a free-for-all for the first aggressive hawk that shows up. That hawk would win every single time. But a world full of only hawks? That's a disaster. They'd just be fighting each other constantly, and everybody gets hurt. It's a terrible strategy for everyone. So the most stable strategy, the real ESS, isn't about being one thing or the other. It's about being able to adapt to who you're dealing with. In game theory, this is what's known as the retaliator. And this is just brilliant. The retaliator is basically tit for tat with teeth. It starts out nice, but it is absolutely not a pushover. It creates a baseline of cooperation, but it defends itself fiercely if it has to. That's what makes it such a powerful and stable strategy in the real world. That quote just perfectly sums it all up, doesn't it? Our instincts, our gut reactions, they're all just preloaded strategies. But, and this is the most important part for us, the thing that separates us from every other creature out there. Because, unlike any other animal on this planet, we can become aware of our own programming. We can actually see the code running in the background. And that means we can choose to write our own.
So that's the real punchline here. Knowing these rules doesn't mean you're a prisoner to them. It's the exact opposite. It means you can stop running on autopilot and start making conscious, strategic choices in your life, your career, and all your relationships.
I want you to really think about that for a second. This isn't just some abstract biology concept. This is a whole new lens to see every interaction through. For example, maybe you help a colleague with a tough project. That's selfish in a way because it builds goodwill for you in the future, right? But it's also a huge win for them right now. So what's one selfish action you could take that also creates a win-win? Let us know your ideas in the comments below.